Hello. In this recording, short and sweet, it's a cry of my heart to all faiths to support our spiritual brother, the Daili Lama. But first let us pray. Let us pray to the God of one faith, one truth. Let us pray to Buddha, Krishna. Let us invite the cosmic Christ, the prophets Muhammad, Abraham, Moses, Enoch. Let us invite White Eagle and all the spirits of truth. Let us gather the ancient ones, the wise ones who lived on this sacred earth long before we were even born. And now let us pray. Holy Father, Mother God, you are known by many names. I come to you this day because today is a special day. It's the 17th of July, 2010. It's a day when we celebrate here in our community the ordination of 5 of our members as Interfaith Franciscans. Ministers, men and women who will administer your love to those of different faiths and none. And what a fitting time to put a request out to the universe in support of a brother who is a good man, a man of great wisdom, of great learning and great humility. I ask you now to touch the hearts of the whole Interfaith Federation, the religious leaders in the established churches, the Christian, the Sikh, the Hindu, the Baha'in, the Islamic and the Judaic traditions, to join with us to raise awareness that we are not really one, are we? But that we are divided in our heart. I pray the prayer of Francis. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me show your love. Where there is injury, your pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. And today I dedicate this as a member of the Teo community of Interfaith Franciscans, supporting the Daili Lama, supporting our brothers and sisters of the Buddhist family. And I ask all Buddhists, those influenced by China and those influenced by the Tibetan spirituality, to unite behind the Daili Lama, who is a good man, a man of God, a man of peace, a man of integrity, a man who must have a heavy heart for his family, his spiritual family who are alienated from their homeland, who yearn to return like the chosen people when they were in bondage in Egypt. But God set them free. He used Moses to part the Red Sea and lead his people home to Sinai. My prayer today, on this special day, a day when once when I was an Alexian nursing monk, today would be celebrated as the feast of Saint Alexis, a young rich nobleman who chose to live a life of poverty and give to the poor. Hence the Alexian brothers, who were founded in the 14th century, who adopted him as their patron and called themselves the Alexian Brothers, or Sellites. So today, it's important that I celebrate not just the ordination of our community coming into the Interfaith Foundation as ordained ministers, members of our family, but also of my brothers in the Christian Catholic community who are celebrating a great spiritual feast. I want to remember this day by doing something practical and positive to support a brother, a spiritual brother whom I respect, whose teachings I admire, whose example reminds me so much of Jesus, the barefoot Galilean. I pray with all my heart that the authorities responsible for keeping the Dalai Lama in exile from his spiritual home will rethink their policies. They will let go of centuries of bitterness, and they will follow the example of Francis. That they will surrender their heart to truth, and that they will allow the Dalai Lama to return home to his people and shepherd them as Jesus shepherds me, as the Prophet Muhammad shepherds all Muslim men and women, as Yahweh shepherds the chosen people of Israel, as Krishna shepherds his sons and daughters, and as all the spiritual leaders of their traditions do likewise. Today let us make some noise. Let us come together in love and in prayer, and let us not be disheartened, because prayer brought down the Berlin Wall and brought the German people together as one family, though they were divided because of politics. But prayer inspired the heart of all good, honest, law-abiding people to come together from the four corners of the earth and tear it down brick by brick. That is the power of prayer. And I pray that with your prayer and the prayers of the whole world, we can do something beautiful to restore the Dalai Lama to his people, and that they will be able to support him in bringing such love and blessing to all of us. I thank the Dalai Lama for his selflessness. I thank him for his spiritual wisdom. He has his finger on the button. He is a wise one. And I cannot stand in silence and pretend to be who I am if I'm not willing to speak my truth. Yes, I know there'll be a price to pay for doing this video, but I would rather come from love than fear. And when I see a good man or woman struggling and suffering, I am duty bound, I am honor bound to follow my heart. Please will you join me? Please will you send up some positive prayer today in support of our brother and sister Buddhists who support the Dalai Lama, and to our brothers and sisters who are Buddhists in China. Will you not support a spiritual man return to his people and his homeland? Put aside your political differences and correctness and agendas, and let this good man shepherd his people. Let us thank Buddha. Now let's listen to what Buddha is saying, not what our ego is saying. Let us follow our heart here and support the Dalai Lama return to his family, to his birthplace. Thank you.